It's the Squidward of my nightmares.
What about these sexy shorts, eh?
I think this is the worst one yet. This is dog shit, obviously.
Hello, Simon Cardy from IGN here with Dale Driver.
Hello.
Hello. Dale, I've been checking out InZOI recently. I don't know if you've heard about this game. It is a new Sims-like game, I think, trying to take them on. I don't know if you've had a little look at this.
You know, I saw your video about you basically committing suicide in the game.
Yeah. I was trying to have a nice time, but sometimes things don't pan out that way. One of the things about this game is its character creating tools are just pretty ridiculous, the amount of different varying characters you make. Of course, the first thing that people do is kind of try and create celebrities or meme-like characters. What I've done here is I've got a good over 30 of my favourite character creations that I spotted online from InZOI. And I'm going to just it's going to be half a quiz, half a little review of these characters. So I'm going to first of all ask you, can you recognise these? How good are these character creations of these famous people? But then also give them a score out of 10.
I'm going to try my hardest not to score them all 7s, because obviously that's what we do a lot on the internet.
Yeah. Oh no, we're getting 2s, we're getting 10s. We're using the whole scale. That's
full
what we do.
Full scale, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's just do it. Number 1. Who is this man? And let me tell you, I'm not going to give clues for all of them, but let's just say we're going in raw.
Okay. I mean, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Would you play as Gordon Ramsay?
Probably. I mean, it depends. How much if you want a job in a kitchen, right? He's kind of the go-to guy.
It is the perfect. You can work in a kitchen in this game. I think you can cook. My character couldn't cook very well, but I'm sure Gordon could.
What's going on with his neck on the right side of the image?
Yeah, the neck is bleeding into the collar. It's melting into his collar a bit there. They've got the really almost ball sack texture to his face perfectly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think he could probably do with more lines on his forehead, to be fair.
Yeah, even more wrinkly. You kind of got to overdo it just to really get the point home that this is Gordon Ramsay. He's got to be the wrinkliest man alive.
I like the first pose is kind of like the Rizzler as well, by the way. Do you know who the Rizzler is?
Yeah.
Is the Rizzler in InZOI? Have you got the Rizzler coming up?
The funny thing is, as you'll notice, there's people can make their own poses, but there's a limited amount of poses, and there may be a few that get repeated.
So
that
lots
are definitely
of Rizzlers.
Funnier on some characters than others. The hair's good though. I mean, this is a good Gordon Ramsay, I think.
Is the white shirt his look? I guess it is.
Oh, yeah, it's a chef. I think that's the closest they'll probably get to chef.
Yeah.
That even if his neck is bleeding onto his collar.
Also, on the right image, with the lion, there's a disgusting amount of sweat underneath his eye as well.
Yeah, you know what they say, if you can't handle the heat of the kitchen, when he works in Hell's Kitchen, as we know.
The worst of all the kitchens.
There we go. I know we said we wouldn't do all 7s, but this kind of is a 7.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's 7. So yeah, why not 7?
Yeah, 7. Well done. Let's go next. Not all of the people will be real. Some will be fools.
Okay. So Annabelle, what is going on in the right side of this image?
Just posing like a doll. Have you ever posed your dolls?
Sometimes, but
what dolls do you have?
Hey, I have a toddler at home. There's lots of
enough.
kids' toys like dolls around my house, but I've never done this with them. It's peculiar. It's almost like she's doing the robot, Peter Crouch's robot, as well.
A good reference for the international audience as well.
Jesse, put the clip in of Peter Crouch doing the robot. It's a classic football scene.
They've got the plasticky texture of a doll pretty spot on.
Is it, or is it just the glistening sweat again?
Well, that's is plastic just solidified sweat? Is that a question we have to ask?
No, it's not.
No, it isn't. But
I can confirm it's not.
Have you never had a sweaty doll? It is impressive.
This is very good. I'm surprised how bulbous you can make the eyes as well, because that obviously makes a defining feature of a doll or a toy is the big eyes, right? And yeah, it seems pretty flexible with what you're doing with the cheekbones here and the eyes to make it look like a doll. Obviously, I assume it's 5'4" or something, and not actually.
Do you know? I should have got that for scale purposes. I apologise. Yeah, you sadly cut. Well, you could make them. Could have made them like toddler size. To be fair, you can create like babies. I think.
I was going to say, strange question. Can you make children in this game?
Well, there are children. I don't know if you can. I think you can just character create them. So maybe it would have been better as like a baby. That would have been terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what Annabelle. That's her size. That's her vibe. So
exactly. It's pretty good though. What score are you feeling?
Do you know what? I would go a 9, but I'm going to say 8 only because. Like, it's not, I need it to be the correct proportions.
The scales are letting it. That's fair enough. Let's move on. I've even forgotten who I've got on this and in what order, so it's kind of fun for me. Let's see who's next. Here comes the money.
It looks like he's going to make me some sort of offer I can't refuse down an alleyway as well.
Isn't that kind of, well, obviously it's Waluigi. Isn't that sort of Waluigi's vibe? Kind of backhand dealings?
Is it?
I don't know. I can see him doing it.
I don't know much about Waluigi apart from, he's just like the mortal nemesis of Luigi, I guess.
Yeah. The red nose is a lovely touch.
Yeah, again though, like, can you make the nose more bulbous? Because I feel like Luigi's nose and Mario's nose in general just more round.
It's almost like they've gone for, and I appreciate almost like a realistic version of Waluigi. Like that weird, back in the day, the weird like video game version of Homer Simpson from that Treehouse of Horror episode. Yeah. Like almost like the Uncanny Valley. Like,
I mean, this is 100% if you went into AI and typed "make me a realistic looking Luigi," Waluigi, I should say.
Yeah.
This is what. Why is he at a garage? Next to a petrol pump?
You'll find that actually quite a few of these people like to hang out at this garage. He's getting his cart sorted, like serviced.
Loading up on blue shells.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's good. I mean, I don't know. Like,
is it just me?
It's hard. Like, it is a good Waluigi, but we could instantly tell who he was.
I mean, it could easily be a villain in Saints Row, though, as well.
Yeah, that is true. I think it's the nose that kind of made it for me. Do you like he's winking at you while he's asking for the money?
I don't think this is that good.
Okay, well, you can score
so
it.
Here's the thing, what my criteria. I think I could make this quite easily.
Oh,
I want ones that look so good, I'm like, I wouldn't even know where to begin and how. Like the Annabelle one, I wouldn't know where to begin and how to make that look so good. This one, I feel like I could throw this.
Just make generic middle-aged man and make him purple.
Purple, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I think it's decent.
5 out of 10. 5.
Okay, your scores are the ones that are going down, so that is a 5. Let's go for the next one before we make this video 2 hours long. Here we go.
Oh, that's
it's
good.
Good.
That's very good. Yeah, Billie Eilish, obviously. Again, what's going on with the shirt collar situation here?
Oh, that must just be
it's a weird clipping issue.
Yeah.
Like.
Unless that's just how that collar is shaped. I don't know.
I don't have much criticism of this. I think it's very, very good. Almost so good that it looks like they scanned a face in or something. Because
it is remarkable. There is several great Billie Eilishes on the InZOI Canvas website if anyone wants to look. It is good. To me, the green hair Billie Eilish is the most iconic look in my head. But it's still, you can instantly. She has a very like obvious look. You can tell Billie Eilish when you see her, and I'm seeing her, frankly.
So people make these things. What are they doing with them in the game? Are they just living their life? Or are they trying
it's like
to
The Sims. You do a career, have a family, live your life, or as I did in my video, you have a complete mental breakdown.
But are they like? Is the goal to like recreate Billie Eilish's life or carry on Billie Eilish's life?
I mean, that would be weird if it was just Billie Eilish. Like, what, you just go to work as a singer and go home and sleep, and that's
I'm
it.
just trying to get an understanding of the fan base of this game. Like, what are you looking for?
The weird thing is you can kind of do what you want, and we'll go like no further into that.
Yeah, masterpiece, I think.
You're going full 10.
Full 10 on this.
Wow, that's rare.
It's very good.
Yeah. Okay. Who's next?
I genuinely have no idea what this is supposed to be. Oh, wait. Let me think about it. It's got cartoon.
Get up on your memes. Yeah, go on.
It's got cartoony, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Features.
Yeah. It is from a kids' animated series. Maybe more from my time than yours, because I'm a little bit younger than you.
Is it like... what's his name? Thornberry?
It's Nigel Thornberry. There we go. And you know what? It's pretty good. I love the little pose on the left there, little dance.
But on the left one, he's walking on water.
Yeah, it's Nigel Thornberry, mate.
Is he Messiah in any way? Like,
Well,
what's going
to
on?
some of us, he is. He's just an explorer, really.
Yeah,
But yeah.
What about the jean jacket with the lapel thingies on the shot? Is that his vibe? Is that his look normally?
Yeah, I mean, why don't you look up a picture of Nigel Thornberry? Yeah, it feels like you need the reference for how good
Nigel Thornberry. Let's check him out.
I think it's a pretty good damn.
The jacket is spot on. Yeah, that's basically what he wears.
Yeah,
kind of. I would say his mustache is lacking.
It's not as full as it needs to be.
Yeah, a cartoon one's like exploding out.
And if we're being harsh, he looks about 10 years too young.
It's good, but saying that, I never watched that as a kid, and I still eventually worked it out without prodding too much. So don't know. 7, I think. 7 GN strikes again.
Yeah. I think it's a good effort. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, now we're talking. This is my vibe. By that I mean it's Resident Evil.
yeah. No, you just love Resident Evil, don't you? You should love it.
It's not big goth mummies. Is not my vibe. Well,
well, there is the angle on the right here. Obviously, a lot of people continuously for months and months wanted to get stepped on by Lady Dimitrescu.
Of course.
And on the right here, you're kind of getting the angle of what that might look like.
This could go in different directions. Yeah. Okay, so obviously Lady Dimitrescu looking pretty good here. However, again, I need to know about the scale. Like, can she be 9 foot tall in this game?
I think you're looking at probably like high 6 foot as the max. I don't think you can create superhumans.
I mean, it's a tough one, right? Because that's not good enough for me, but it's also not the fault of the creator.
Yeah.
They're working within the limits they've got. So, I don't know.
There's not a lot to say. It's solid.
Again, though, I feel like it's one that I feel like I could make.
You're putting a lot out here.
But I think it's a 7 again, I'm afraid.
Another 7, okay. Half have been 7 so far, despite saying they won't all be. Good. Well, fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's move on. Number 8 is... I know this is a game you haven't played, but I think you'll know who it is.
Yeah. It's Asterion or Asterion. So,
Asterion,
Asterion from Baldur's Gate 3. So this is very good.
Yeah. Well, it says a lot, right? That you haven't played the game, but you knew who it was straight away.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of videos around that stuff.
We're little vampire, but again, seemingly asking for money. He asks more for blood. He enjoys blood. He is a vampiric boy. Again, my only criticism is it looks a bit like 17-year-old Asterion. He looks about 20 years too young.
It's like Muppet Babies version of Asterion, isn't it? It's like on the right, he's almost like Pixar, on the right. So.
And he's kind of just wearing white shirt and is it like brown corduroys or something there?
Yeah, it feels a bit uninspired with his outfit choices.
I mean, it's good. We could all tell who it was, but not top tier.
Yeah, I feel like if you change the eye colour though and the hair colour, it could easily be Timothée Chalamet as well. Though.
Well, more on him later. Spoilers.
I don't know. It's one of those ones like, what do we judge on? Right, the criteria of how do I instantly recognise them, or how good of a version is it? I guess.
I think it's. We can't just go 7 again.
It's a 6. Okay, let's say 6. We can't do 7 again.
Who is next? I have a very soft spot for the Colonel. Right. Not only do I like chicken, but a few years ago when I used to play FIFA Pro clubs semi-regularly, you can create your own character, and mine was the Colonel, sort of running midfield. Is his face a little bit too slim? I feel like the Colonel there. I feel like the Colonel's a more like a round face gentleman. Yeah, let me have a look at Colonel Sanders. I know what you mean. Yeah, he should be a bit rounder. Also, I would say his goatee is wrong as well. It should be like a little strip down the bottom instead of the facial hair's not spot on, is it? Yeah. The more you look into it, the more this isn't actually spot on. Also, the tie. He should have the and his hair. His hair is wrong as well. Yeah. Do you know what? In hindsight, it's not that good. It's actually rubbish. I think it's like the white suit and the red background and the grey hair immediately is instantly recognisable. But as actually replicating what Colonel Sanders looks like, I think it's quite poor. So maybe a 4 on this one. Oh, that's harsh on the Colonel. But someone has to be getting these lower ones. Who's next? Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Haunted from our past.
someone's enjoying some money after his
funny
his
that,
little party.
Yeah.
What is going on in the top
who is this?
left? Boris Johnson. What is going on in the top left?
He is. I think he's got one of those money guns, and he is just basically saying, "I hate you plebs. Here's all my money."
Honestly, the hair's not wild enough. I feel like it needs.
Is it?
I think it needs to be frizzier. It needs to be coming out a little bit
Also,
more.
I don't know what this shirt. It's kind of like a pajama shirt he's wearing underneath it. I don't like that shirt.
Yeah, I mean, say what you want about Boris Johnson, but he did always wear a tie. I feel like.
Yeah, I will say what I want, but not here. Should we just move on? I don't want to look at him much longer, to be honest. But
Yeah, I think I'm going to say 3 on this one, just mainly because it's Boris Johnson. So
there we go. Let's move on. My favourite are the ones where it's animated people brought to life. Those are the best ones.
But again, it's got that sort of like AI prompt of make a cartoon character look real sort of thing again. But the glasses and his nose on the left side is disgusting.
Yeah, that is, things are going wrong there. Please do confirm the. It'd be funny if you think it's someone completely different. You do think it is.
I can't remember his exact name, but
Carl.
Mr. Fredricksen, is it, or something like that?
Yeah, from Up.
From Up, yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's very good. Again, though, I feel like I want him to be to scale. I feel like
why do you want everyone to be 3 foot? Like you do realize in the Pixar he would be like normal size. Like it's just because that's the animation style.
Sure, but I want him to be. I'm just imagining walking around this little InZOI world and seeing all these cartoon characters to scale, and I just think that would be funnier. But
okay,
I think.
Well, what are we going with?
As a recreation of him, very good, very good.
Yeah,
like 8, I think.
Oh, 8 strong for Carl. Yeah. Next one.
Oh wait, hang on. Has he got this little walking Zimmer frame thing with the balls?
Oh, that is true. You're knocking it down. Maybe you can pick one. Maybe that's the first mission when you play as Carl.
I don't know if he has it or doesn't because of the way the picture crops.
Yeah, so. I don't. From memory, he didn't.
Okay. 7.
Okay. Next one.
Okay. Is this Sabrina Carpenter?
It is.
Yeah.
So you're an older man, but you still know these new pop stars there.
I do. I'm contemporary.
She's got a coffee there. Because what's her biggest song?
Something coffee. I forget what it's called.
Espresso.
That's it. Yeah. Espresso.
Yeah. Well, that's quite a big cup for an espresso, I will say.
Does she look like she's had a load of facelifts though?
Does look a little bit like had a bit of work done. Whereas in real life, well, I don't know, but I assume she hasn't
considering how young she is, and she doesn't need to, obviously. But it looks like
it is very good. I know what you mean. It's the cheeks and chin are a little bit too severe.
Yeah. It looks like her at like 35 and desperately still trying to look like she's 20.
Oh, that's mean.
Hey, I didn't make it. But it was instantly recognizable. I think very good. So 9 out of 10 on this one.
Wow. Well, there we go. Just to sort out the chin.
Yeah.
Right. Next one.
Oh right, okay.
You worked it out.
I saw I didn't look at the Dachi card things.
We should remind people InZOI is a Korean game, so there may be 1 or 2 Korean characters in here.
Yes, I don't know what the character's name's called, but it's from Squid Game. It's the guy who initiates the deal,
the games. Yeah, they've even you can tell molded the little card game. I've forgotten what that's called.
Dachi, isn't it called?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's again got the money gun.
It's kind of like the Colonel Sanders thing. I think if you've got a very clear suit look, then just getting the hair right and the colours right, and then you that's half the battle, right?
Yeah.
But no, it's good. It's recognisable. So yeah. 7 out of 10.
Say it. I know you were trying not to say it, but it's a 7 out of 10. There we go. Next one.
Hey, 7 means good. 7 means good.
Who is this handsome lad?
All right. Well, what football kit is this supposed to be? Is this one that's just in the game?
I think so, yeah. Take the colour as a clue. Okay. I think the one on the left, you can maybe the haircut would be a bit of a...
Is it Martin Odegaard?
No. I thought you'd... Look into that face. I think you'll see a very young version
David Beckham.
It is Beckham.
Yeah,
It is
right,
a young. This is like an 18-year-old David Beckham. He's bursting onto the scene, scoring from the halfway line against Wimbledon. David Beckham.
Do you know what's really good here? Is his little stubble look
Yeah,
that he's got.
his
That's kind of spot on for him around that young age, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. The kit is a bit of a letdown. I don't know what this team is. Couldn't have made a full Man U kit.
I feel like if I want David Beckham in a game, I want Real Madrid look. David
Really?
Beckham.
You don't want the Man U look?
That's not being biased against Man United. I just feel like that Real Madrid look was like, for me,
What,
that's
like
the one that comes to mind.
shaved head or the mohawk? Which one?
No, like he had like blonde hair, like long blonde hair.
The button there. That was a good look, to be fair.
Yeah, or was that LA Galaxy? That might be LA
I think
Galaxy.
he had it in Madrid as well.
Yeah,
He had so many hairstyles.
Yeah.
It's a good boyish Beckham. It's not great. It does look like Pro 04 Beckham, especially the kit.
Like David Beckham or something. Yeah. It's not quite right, is it? Honestly, if you take the football kit off him, are you recognising that's David Beckham?
No, it probably looks more like a young Ronan Keating.
Yeah. I think it's quite poor actually in retrospect. So yeah, maybe 5 on this one, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought you might go lower, but 5. We give 5 to Beckham. Next up, still got 20 more, Dale. Rattle on here.
The eyebrows are spot on. I must
It's not
say.
great, but you do know who it is.
But again, do you know what? This goes back to the suit thing, right? If you've got a very clearly defined suit, that's
Exactly.
your vibe. Then immediately that's half the battle. And I'd also say the eyebrows. It's not. It's the bushiness of the eye of Rowan. This Mr. Bean, by the way, Rowan Atkinson. But the bushiness of his eyebrows and the fact how they're raised is the most Mr. Bean. Like if you showed me just a strip of his eyes from his bottom of his nose to his eyebrows, I'd know who it was.
That is true. Maybe he looks a bit young. Like hair's a bit. It needs to be a bit grayer.
Your hair's not right. He doesn't have hair like that either. His hair's like kind of flatter to his head, isn't it? So.
The left image is very disconcerting.
Does he have a waistcoat, Mr. Bean? I don't remember that.
No. No, I don't know if he does. I think you're right there. It's again, the more you look into it, the more you're like, this.
It's
this
just a bit.
right.
No, this is. Yeah, it's just the eyebrows. Like the eyebrows are doing 90% of the work here for you to recognise that it's Mr. Bean. But outside of that, 4 out of 10. I think.
4? Wow, okay, 4 for Bean. Next up. Here he is. I mentioned him earlier.
Here's our boy. Timothée Chalamet.
It's not doesn't actually look anything like him. It's just got the hair.
You say that, but the one on the left looks like a still from Dune.
To be fair, the left is better than the full body one.
Yeah, definitely. The full body, it looks. Remember in the In-Betweeners when that's that French exchange student?
Yeah, I do. What a bizarre callback, but yeah, it does look like that. Yeah.
What is his name? Oh,
I can't remember.
Oh God,
The one who's just smoking all the time.
Yeah. Whatever his name is, it looks
Fredrick?
like him. No.
Have I made that up?
Yeah, maybe.
We're not going to spend hours thinking of what his character's name is.
Yeah, it's him. So
Philippe?
yeah, that sounds right. Maybe it's that. We'll find out. Whoever's editing, Jesse, work it out and put it in. Put the text on the screen.
Between us.
Tell us. Do a clip. Show everybody who it is.
Patrice, he's my sort of French exchange. Patrice, this is Will's mum.
Hello.
It's all right. You could tell it was. I think it's mainly the hair.
Yeah.
He's got lovely hair, that boy.
I think it's a 6. This one.
Okay. Let's go over 6. Who's next? I don't know why this has been made.
Okay, I don't know who the character is. I've not watched the film, but I know it's from Hercules.
It is
right?
Hades, so it's the villain from Hercules. It's ridiculously good. I don't know why it's here.
I need to Google what Hades from Hercules looks like. I mean, I recognise it straight away.
Yeah. They've got the style spot on.
Okay, I mean, his hair is fire in the cartoon.
Well, I think that's almost it. We'll give him a break there.
He's also.
I don't know. He's kind of like hot Hades.
He's also not really. His clothes aren't right. He's missing like a sort of pin over his shoulder and stuff. So
the facial expression though, and the eyes, they've got spot on, like the actual face. I think.
Yeah, his jawline's very like Joker from the Arkham series.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah, I get that.
That elongated face.
It is kind of sexy Hades.
Yeah, it's good though, and I recognise. Even though I've not seen that film, I recognise it straight away. I think. Yep, 7 out of 10.
Yeah, well done, nice one. Okay, next up.
Oh, I mean, I only
So
recognise it because of the outfit. But
Yeah,
the
but
rest of it is-
does Han Solo wear a puffer jacket, a sleeveless puffer jacket,
and
though?
leggings? It looks like
Yeah.
as well.
Um,
Surely it's the game has better options
Has
than a puffer
waistcoats
jacket
or something,
Yeah.
than a sleeveless puffer jacket.
It's also his face is not. Han Solo never had hair like that.
No, it's weird. It is a bit like David Beckham in bad Han Solo fancy dress.
Why is also the left one look like it could be like a poster for a perfume or something?
Yeah,
Like,
I
if
just
it's
put that one in because for some reason they did a black and white portrait, so I was like, I'm sticking that in here.
It could just say like Oda whatever on the left
Oda
side
Solo.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oda Solo. Yeah. Yeah, shite.
For when you don't want to be alone. We're making the ad campaign.
Nice.
It's not good, is it?
Nah, shite. 3, I think. on this
3.
one. Yeah.
There we go.
Worst
Generous,
one so
maybe.
far.
Let's move on.
Okay.
You won't know who this is.
Okay, brilliant. This is a good game then.
No, I thought you might.
From a K-pop band, I assume.
It is Rosé from Blackpink.
Okay, I know who Blackpink
But this is
are.
more her solo look.
Okay.
You may have seen her posters around the London Underground if you've been around there.
I can't say I've noticed them. I know who Blackpink are though. I know that song that's on every Google advert ever. So.
Yeah.
No.
I will say now this is very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
I'll go 8. So we just move on.
Wait. What's her name again?
Rosé,
Rosé.
as in the wine.
Okay. So it's just about Rose from
yeah.
Blackpink. Let's have a look at Rose. Rosé.
On
Sure.
the left is a look from one of her music videos. On the right is, I think, another look from music video. I'm not an expert. I just enjoy
No.
a bit of Blackpink.
This is pretty good. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
No, I agree. I think an 8. 8's a good score.
Yeah, there we go. Next up.
Oh, Agent 47, I got a mission for you. Enter the world of InZOI.
And kill everyone.
And also look a little bit like Ed Screen.
Yeah. Well, he did play. No, he didn't play.
No,
Did
he didn't play.
I've lost track of who's played Agent 47. in
Wait,
films.
has Ed Screen played Agent
No,
47?
Timothy Oliphant did.
Okay.
Who was the other one who played Hitman in a film?
Oh, I have no
Was
idea.
it Ed Screen? Or was he lined up for it and didn't do it?
Oh, all I can find is like fan casting. People have done like,
Okay. Well, he's next up then, maybe.
yeah. Again, the suit and the look kind of doing most of the work here. I don't know if his face actually looks like. I suppose it does. I mean,
You just need a bald man with a red tie, don't you? Let's be honest.
has he got the barcode on the back of his head?
I didn't see that, to be fair. I feel like that might not be there, and that is a big thing.
If that's not there, it's a 5. If it's there, it's a 9. That's
Okay.
how invested I am in it being accurate.
Maybe we can try and find another image, but we'll leave that one in the balance.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up. One of your favourites?
Well, definitely not, and especially not this version of him as well.
He's at Waluigi's garage there.
It's
That's
obviously
terrible, isn't
it's
it?
supposed to be Hulk Hogan, but honestly, you take the mustache and the hair out of the equation, and the glasses, I suppose. None of those clothes Hulk Hogan wears.
Why is he also about a third of the size
Yeah.
of Hulk Hogan?
Why is he not really muscular? Has like his top off and his yellow little shorts, pants that he
And why is
wears.
the moustache not massive?
So many missed opportunities here. If you're going to do Hulk Hogan, do it properly. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, I would suggest
Or just don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do it. Yeah.
Just don't do it, yeah.
I think this is the worst one yet.
Yeah.
I think this is
Yeah.
worse than Han Solo. I'm going to say this is a 1.
A 1. Wow.
Yeah.
1 for Hulk Hogan. Richly deserved. Next up. This is a bizarre one.
What the hell?
So, as
Why
you
is
can
he
notice,
sitting in a what?
this person is in a trolley, but for some reason, one of the default poses is them sitting in a trolley. This actually does make sense, because here's my clue to you. This person, one of the music videos for one of their best songs is them going around in the supermarket in a trolley.
I have no idea.
So this is Thom Yorke from Radiohead. The only clue is the eye and
just for the audience transparency here,
Yeah.
I'm a huge Radiohead fan,
yeah.
and I had no idea. Yes, he's got a tiny bit of a lazy eye, but not really, is it?
No, and yeah, the fake plastic trees video. But then again, like he was about 30 years younger than this,
And he never
when
had
that
this
video was
haircut.
done.
This haircut was. Why are you making Thom Yorke in InZOI as well?
That is, it's a great question. Why are you? But he's here.
Okay, I think this is definitely at least the Hulk Hogan
This
one.
is
I
the
could
one.
tell
No,
who it was.
I think this is better than Hogan.
Is it? Because I could recognise that was Hulk Hogan, at least trying to be.
Do you think Thom Yorke ever wore like red leggings?
This is a 0, I'm afraid. This is
0. Wow. I don't think we go. Yeah. Okay.
There is no way anyone would have guessed this is Thom Yorke without seeing the name Thom Yorke written next to it.
I might have, but maybe I'm mad.
No way. Not a chance.
Okay. Next up.
What the hell? I don't know.
You don't know? I thought this was an obvious one, especially on the left. They've made him look a bit sexier, maybe.
Is it? Oh my god, I'm completely blanking on his name from What We Do in the Shadows. Oh,
Matt Berry. So it does look a bit like Matt Berry. It's not. It's Jack Black.
That's not Jack Black.
The face is a bit Jack Black, but they have made him look like the most groomed Jack Black you've ever seen.
Jack Black, if you're talking modern Jack Black, he has a giant grey beard. Like, that's not... So
this is sexy Jack Black.
Okay, is the character called Sexy Jack Black? Okay, right. Well, then this is not Jack Black. Make him look like he looks like in School of Rock or something, if you're going to do Jack Black. Also, when does he wear a suit? When does he wear a suit?
Like they've got the eyes and the nose. Like, you know, if you look deep into the face, you can see it a bit.
I get where you're coming from, but I think all the aesthetics around it is just not Jack Black at all. So
fair enough.
This is a 2 out of 10, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Harsh. Move on. You got to get some meme ones in there.
Yeah. I mean, okay, compared to Jack Black, this is an improvement. It's some bizarre.
Handsome Squidward is
because
an
I can
improvement.
tell it's Squidward, even though it's the Squidward of my nightmares. Absolutely. It's like, you know, they've made that movie of the Winnie the Pooh horror version.
Yeah.
It's like that if they made a horror version of SpongeBob.
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
Feels like especially the hairy arms. I'm not into that.
He's out shooting hoops though.
Yeah.
If you went to play basketball with a couple of friends, and you just saw that waiting to play against you, would you still play? Or would you go?
Is he on my side?
No, he asked you for a game. He's like, do you want a quick one-on-one?
No. I would say I'm going to make a quick exit. See you later, Squidward.
Okay.
I'll make sure I'd shout to do a dab Squidward, obviously, first.
And make sure to give him a mark out of 10 before you run away.
Yeah. A 3.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've got to give it some point because I worked out it was Squidward.
Yeah. Fair enough. Next one.
Oh my God, that's very good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Yeah,
How do you feel about the message being sent here?
Yeah. Is that a message that Rihanna has? Is that a t-shirt she's worn?
I think so. I mean, you've got a kid, so you didn't listen, but you know.
Just on that one occasion.
Why are we talking about this?
Again, it's a little bit a bit like Sabrina Carpenter. It's a bit cartoony in terms of
it's a little bit Bratz Rihanna.
Yeah. However,
I think it's very good.
And do you know what? The one on the right, the vibe feels right. And maybe it's the low light. And,
well, she's playing basketball with Squidward.
She's against Squidward. God, I feel sorry for her. She definitely use a condom. We don't want Squidward procreating. But yeah, no, very good. 9 out of 10, I think.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Big scores for Rihanna. Well done. Next up.
Okay, if you're going to do Keanu, I feel like this is not the Keanu to do. I want to see him in The Matrix.
Well, there were a few John Wick ones, but they just didn't look good at all. So I went for this one. I mainly like the Cyberpunk one because I think he's meant to be like, oh, I'm holding a gun to your face. It more looks like he's offering you like a bowl of soup.
Why has he not got a silver hand?
Maybe that's hard work, but people got to put in the work if they want high scores.
If you can make Squidward that colour, you can make a hand silver, I feel like.
True, very true.
So
wiser words have never been said.
That lets it down massively. However, the yellow in the background,
the yellow's doing a lot of work, isn't it?
It's doing a lot of heavy, and the glasses, they're doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. This is a 6, I think.
Okay, fair enough. Next up.
Honestly,
Who is it?
I mean, I believe it's Hideo Kojima.
It is.
I feel like the pose, even though he's floating, I feel like the pose on the right is doing something.
That's the sort of thing it's a lot of floating in Death Stranding, right?
Oh, yeah. But I feel like, I don't know why his look is recognisable to me, but it is. It could just be any Japanese man.
It's a
Really.
very simple look, but
Yeah, but it's something about him that immediately tells me it's Kojima. Maybe it's the thick rim glasses as well, with the jacket and the t-shirt look.
there's something about the
underneath.
pose on the left that helps.
Yeah, it like screams, "I'm a pretentious
Whoa,
video
that's
game maker."
harsh. Leave him alone.
Hey, Metal Gear Solid is one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
Death Stranding
I can't wait for Death Stranding
is
too.
not.
Now's not the time to debate the merits of Death Stranding.
This is good though. I think this is an 8.
Yeah, nice
yeah.
one. Next up.
Okay, he's wearing I suppose the red is for Bayern Munich, I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Why not put him in a football kit? It's Harry Kane, by the way, for those who don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see him in a red kit though. It hurts my heart every time I see it.
Yeah, but that's who he plays for now, mate, I'm afraid. Also, sometimes England had an away red shirt.
That is true. That is true. He does like scoring goals for England.
Feels odd not to have him in a football shirt when like Beckham was earlier.
Mm-hmm. Like front on it, you can kind of recognise him. The hair is wrong completely.
Yeah.
Wrong colour,
Although,
wrong look. Really.
is it just me, or is something about the way his mouth and jaw is structured, like immediately like confirms the lisp element of the way he speaks?
I don't know. I think maybe you'll just imagine that.
Yeah,
they've got
maybe.
the nose and the eyes quite well though.
Yeah, he does look a little bit sad.
Yeah, I mean you could tell who it was, so that's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't think Harry Kane would like.
No, I don't think he'd approve this likeness.
No. Just a little side note: have you seen those crisps that are made by Harry Kane? Or not made by him?
Made by Harry Kane. What?
There's crisps called In Canes or something like insane, but in Kane or something like that.
Sorry,
you can buy them in
Kane.
Something like that. You can buy them in the supermarket, and they've just got his face all over the front of it.
I have not seen these. I'm gonna have to look these up.
Yeah, there's sorry, we're having a little Google break for Harry Kane crisps. Jesse putting an image of the Harry Kane crisps. Or In Kane. Yeah, the Insane Kane.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've
Insane
seen
Kane.
them now. How weird. Well, I'm gonna have to try them.
Oh shit! He's wearing a red hoodie on one of the bags.
Oh, so is this just a big marketing ploy by Insane Kane crisps? Or Insane
We can't
Kane?
say it. Insane Kane.
Why has he got crisps? What's going on? Salt and vinegar. Oh no!
I mean, salt and Lineker's, mate. Smoky
Striking
Beckham's.
hot. A pitch of salt. Oh no, Harry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to eat them.
Sold his soul.
But
yeah,
what do you say?
It's gone up a notch because like they've matched the hoodie to his crisp branding. Do you think?
Okay.
Can you imagine the person who made this has only ever known Harry Kane from his crisps?
From the crisps. Yeah, they were like the crisp man, the crisp man.
I think it's a 7. We're doing a 7 again.
You're being kind. Okay, let's move on. I think we've only got 5 or 6 more.
Okay,
Don't worry, this is almost over.
It's one of those ones. It's one of those ones where the outfit does the work.
Yeah.
Why does he look cell shaded on the right as well?
It's like why does everyone want money?
If you haven't worked it out, it's Wallace from Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is there something missing on his face?
What do you mean?
I don't mean like a
facial hair or anything.
I don't mean like a nostril or something. I mean like some sort of expression or something.
I mean, he's normally smart. He's not normally looking evil.
Yeah. I'm just looking at a picture of Wallace. And
a lot of people.
His ears aren't big enough.
I did post this one on Blue Sky a day or two ago, and a lot of people did point out that the right hand one is just Matt Lucas.
It's very much Little Britain Matt Lucas, isn't it? Yeah. His ears aren't big enough, I'm afraid. They need to be really sticky out. But the outfit, 10 out of 10. So it's a hard one. I think it's an 8. I think.
Yeah, 8 for Wallace. Yeah. Good. Cracking, as he would say.
Yeah. Okay, Taylor Swift, I guess.
I mean, I'm glad you recognise that one.
Yeah. Is that a Taylor Swift outfit that she wears?
I believe that is an Eras Tour outfit. I'm no expert, but I believe that is one she wears. We'll have a lot of comments correcting me there, probably.
I mean, I think it's very good.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say on this one. It's very much in the Sabrina Carpenter, Rihanna sort of vibes, right? Where they've just done a good job. So, yeah.
Pop star. It seems like female pop stars are the way to go. You can do those easily for some reason.
Absolutely.
Maybe they have the most committed fans. They're just getting them right.
I could see that. I want to see the Spice Girls, Madonna.
Bewitched.
Oh, now we're talking. Get some denim on the go. Yeah. I think this is a 9. I think this is good.
There we go. 9 for Taylor. Entering her InZOI era. Now, here is an actual better singer-songwriter to wind everyone up.
I've got to say, I don't like that he's wearing a New York City t-shirt. That feels like a diss.
It brings back bad memory. It's pointed, isn't it?
Yeah. However, John Lennon, again, here's a question. If you take the glasses away, is this the Timothée Chalamet model, basically, again?
It's a good question. I'm not sure. You kind of like don't need, like, the glasses are everything, right?
Yeah, the glasses do the work for John Lennon.
Yeah, and the double denim's a good choice.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I do feel like if you take a glass away, it doesn't look much like John Lennon.
I wish I had further proof of that.
I want to say a 6 on this one.
A 6?
Maybe even a 5.
Good.
Maybe even a 5 because of the New York City t-shirt, which is a diss.
Nah, well, he did live there a long time.
Yeah, but we know what it really means. Right?
Oh, okay.
But the... It's like my brain's going like ping-ponging all over the place here because I know it's trying to be The Last of Us, right? Yeah. But
these are the images that were selected.
Why is she wearing that hat? And like,
well, that's in the dinosaur museum. Puts the hat on, right?
Yeah, but that's not her iconic look, is it?
No, well, none of this is an iconic look, is it?
I don't know. I feel like put her in a little baseball t-shirt. Why is Joel not wearing his checkered vest, overshirt thing? What he wears, like,
why does he look nothing like?
Also, man. Why do they look nothing like them? And do you know what does the heavy lifting here? Is the background.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, is that pulled from the game?
It might even be. Yeah, it might even be like a still from the game.
Yeah, this is dog shit, obviously. So, like, 2 out of 10.
Yeah, fair enough. Only marginally. Is it marginally better than Hulk?
Also,
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I've got to point out Ellie's nails as well. When are you having time to do that in the apocalypse?
Does it go down to a 1?
Yeah, it's a mark down for a 1 for that. Okay. And also, she's happy. She's never happy in those games. Come on.
Right, I think we've got 2 more. What have we got left? Let's see.
Oh my God. Well, again, this goes back to like the Muppet Babies version of Pennywise the clown here. Like, why is it cute?
It's cute, is it? Is that cute?
I think the hair makes it and it's the shiny red nose. But
what about the little dance? That's the sort of dance he does in the film.
Yeah, that's not the outfit though.
No, I mean, it's quite an extravagan't outfit. Actually, I just realised it's like you can see his waist. It's like a crop top.
I never want to see Pennywise's midriff and also wearing cargo trousers as well. However, the face, the lips especially, very good.
Yeah, you tempted by those lips?
I'm not tempted by them. I just think they're very accurate towards Mr. Skarsgård and what he does with his lips.
Nice little red nose as well, shiny.
It does feel like a Tumblr sexy version of Pennywise.
I mean, you're tempted by the lips. So.
Hey, a moment on the lips. A lifetime in the sewer. I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah. Pennywise, let's say 5, I think.
Okay. And of course, we're on the last one. You can't do a character creation in a game without having the king of all the memes, the man himself. Yes. What
the
about these sexy shorts, eh? Oh, and like I'll reveal something about myself. Big fan of knee-high socks. This is turning me off massively here.
I thought you were going to say that this is doing it for me.
No. I was going to say this is ruining them.
I feel like you Googled the word sexy before a lot of these names.
I did not. I literally just typed in Shrek.
Sexy Shrek. Yeah, it's Shrek. It's lacking some features, and also I don't ever remember him wearing a puffer jacket. Gilet.
It does look a little bit like Wayne Rooney fancy dress Shrek.
Absolutely. Well, I don't think Wayne Rooney would ever wear those hot pants and tights, the leggings combination. But
nice little boots as well.
There's got to be a better Shrek than this in the game.
Is there a funnier one?
Yeah.
Well, that's the one you gotta ask yourself.
Like,
it's a 10, isn't it?
If he wasn't green, it could be like and maybe didn't have the sort of the sexy bottom half, then it could easily be a character in Emmerdale or something. It's not,
A dingle.
It's not Shrek vibe. Like, look at those boots. Didn't Shrek?
We have alienated the American audience so much with our references in there.
That's all right. A little tidbit. Emmerdale used to be called Emmerdale Farm back in the day.
What a great fact. Thank you so much. Yeah, Shrek, innit?
Yeah, sure is Shrek.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's not good. So a 4, I think, for Shrek.
Oh, ending on a bum note.
Which one was the one I said was a masterpiece?
That's a great question. Let me scroll back through these. It was Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish, yes. Oh, female singer again. Jesus.
There we go.
What is it with the female pop stars being so good?
I tell you, it's the rabid fan base making sure they're getting it right.
Yeah.
There we go. Well, congrats to Billie on winning this prestigious award to go with multiple Oscars and Grammys and whatever else she wants.
Put it on the shelf, Billie, next to all your other awards. This is the one.
Well, InZOI, I guess you can check out if you wanna put any of these characters into a house together and see how they get along. You can do that in InZOI. You can also check out a video I made where I saw what my life would look like in 20 years' time, and it was bleak, to be quite honest.
Is your model available to download?
Do you know what? I should upload it, shouldn't I? I think it's just like called Simon.
There's at least 4 people out there that want to have a go on it. So, I mean, play with the mod.
I've heard that before.
Okay, it's probably time to end this.
Yeah, should we go? Okay. Check out all our InZOI videos and everything else on IGN. Cheers.
Bye.